Vinyl studio with my friend Heather.
Hello.
In case you guys don't remember, I, way back in the day, worked at 143 Vinyl, and Heather and I were the original Hot Mess Express. So we are back to be a hot mess in all of its glory today. We're going to be crafting with Softflex HTV and talking about Cricut Chemistry, and it's going to be super fun. But we have to start the live over on 143 Vinyl's Facebook page, so if you'll give us a hot second, we will get started. But let us know if you can hear us okay and see us okay, and we'll keep rolling. I just realized I didn't check the Wi-Fi, so I hope that we are well connected.
We're good. It's fine. It's all fine. Remember when we said we're the Hot Mess Express? It
Truly.
took us 26 minutes to get ready. Actually, more than that.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Because we were late to go to lunch.
Yeah.
And got back a little later, and then 26 minutes to figure out how to work a camera.
My phone specifically, yes.
Shh, I wasn't gonna tell them that. I was trying to make it sound difficult, Alex. So it's fine. This is the norm. So we're gonna cross our fingers and toes and pray that whatever's happening with the data or Wi-Fi there.
I think it's okay because you guys are saying hello.
Yes, lots of people.
Good. Hi Dee. Hi Mary. Hi Kimberly. Let's go live over on 143 Vinyl's Facebook page, and then we'll get started.
Sounds good.
All right, guys, we're gonna start streaming.
Look, we're all quiet.
I know.
The intro's happening. This is behind the scenes.
So cool. And
Hey crafters, hey! I am here with one of my besties, DIY Alex.
Hi,
She's
guys.
back. We are the original Hot Mess Express that we started here together at 143 way back when and did our
In
thing.
2018.
2018, man. You're
Isn't that
aging
crazy?
us.
I know.
Wow. So we have her here to talk about her class that she just released, and we also have her group on the other camera over here. I don't know how to word that exactly.
We're like in two places at once.
Yes.
It's wild.
You get double the fun because it is double trouble today.
Always. Yes. Which is even more exciting. So even if you're not interested in hearing about my course, you can also shop Double Trouble, which means if you place an order today, 50 of you are going to get your order doubled for free.
For free.
No coupon codes, no minimums. Just place your order today and you could win some free stuff.
I mean, you could place an order of $100 and some, and we could randomly choose it to be double.
Yeah. And honestly, your husband will never know the difference. So if you have to tell him that your order got doubled, either way, he'll never know.
He'll never know. We should make
So
stickers.
that's a bonus.
Katie, we need a sticker for that. ASAP. Yeah. So also, Katie has put together a craft for us today, and she is going to do a challenge. And so we're going to craft as we talk about your courses.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
And the challenge is we don't know what it is, other than it's HTV.
We know that it's Softflex HTV.
Yeah.
That's all we know, because I do believe that's what is used in a lot of your courses.
Yes. We'll get into that here in just a second. And I'm so excited because I haven't really talked about the discounts a whole lot, really at all. So I've told you guys, if you've heard some of my marketing spiel, that there are discounts included, but I haven't told you what those discounts are. So we're going to chat all about those today. And they're really good.
Hey Barbara, hey Stephanie, what's happening?
Stephanie said it's like old times.
It is.
Except that I'm pregnant and caffeinated this time.
You have a baby due
I
anytime.
do. Yeah, I do. Well, technically, we could have another 3.5 weeks if he so graciously lets me have that. But as we know, babies do their own thing.
Yes.
So really, I'm just at his mercy.
I have a feeling he's going to have you on your toes. It's not going to be 3 weeks.
Yeah, I would be surprised.
I think we should
really
start a pool on that around
A betting
the
pool?
office. And let's all bet on when Alex is actually going to go in labor.
Honestly, well, I went to the doctor today and they don't see any signs of labor getting started real soon. So that's a good thing, but also we all know, if you've ever done this before, that really doesn't mean anything. So you can pretty much kind of write that off, except for right in that moment.
Right. Can't organize all this.
No.
And follow.
We still can't know anything, which is a bummer for me as a planner. It's a real bummer.
But you're handling it so well.
Thanks. I'm trying. Listen, I've been on my toes for, 9 months now.
It's good.
Getting pretty good at it.
Yeah. So Katie, you want to show us or give us what we're going to be doing?
Yeah.
All right. Is this a mine or is this Alex?
I don't know. There's two sides.
Okay.
I found the closest I could.
Okay.
Perfect.
And we're shared with our group and with our page, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, sweet. All right. So let's do this little thing here, and
Yeah.
why don't you fill me in on your course that you got happening?
Yeah. So my course is called Cricut Chemistry, for those of you who haven't heard. For those of you who have, I apologize for hearing it for the 95th time. But I just released a course called Cricut Chemistry. It's a self-paced video course with over 30 video lessons and over 100 pages of workbook that are going to teach you how to go from a beginner Cricut crafter to a confident Cricut crafter. So you're starting out, maybe you've had your machine a while, but you've been making the same thing over and over. Or maybe you know that there's more to your Cricut, but you haven't really had the time to invest, and how to like kind of take the next steps to feel confident, to feel like an experienced Cricut crafter. So by the time you're done with this course and all of these lessons, you will feel empowered to make pretty much any Cricut project out there, because I teach you all the foundational skills for vinyl, heat transfer vinyl, and paper crafting.
How awesome is that?
So I thought that it would be some way that I could really serve all of you and really help you out, because I have talked to hundreds of crafters since I started working for 143 in 2018, truly. You guys may already know if you're a part of the 143 Facebook group. It's enormous, and I used to go live here all the time and talk to crafters all the time. And what I noticed is that crafters consider themselves beginners for a really long time. And I think that's also specifically a woman thing, personally.
Right.
I think that we think of ourselves as beginners for a long time, a lot longer than we actually are. But I was able to really accelerate my crafting skills because I was fully immersed in Cricut crafting all the time. I was already a crafter before I started working here. Then I came here and I worked and talked about crafting all day and thought about crafting all day. And then I went home and worked on DIY Alex at night, so I was crafting all night too. So it was kind of an immersion thing for me that I accelerated my skills really quickly. But for the average person who crafts on the weekends or makes a gift for somebody or does a project.
Yeah, it doesn't go as quickly. And I think, like you
No.
said, with women, especially always thinking they're a beginner,
Yes.
we always second guess ourselves.
Yes.
We always stop and think, am I making the right decision? Am I going to do this perfect the first time?
Yes.
And that sometimes just puts a roadblock right in the middle.
It just takes all
of
the fun
growth.
out.
Yeah.
So the idea behind my course is that it's going to give you a roadmap on how to get to where you feel confident, and it's going to give you a forever reference, because if you purchase my course, you get lifetime access to all of the lessons, all of the resources, any updates or changes that I make, you will always have access to it. So one of my favorite things that I didn't know I was going to love as much as I do is the workbook. You guys, this workbook is essentially...
Really? You didn't think that you would love that?
That's
I
true.
worked with you. I
Of
know
course
how
I'm
you
gonna love that.
operate.
I am like
that's-
such a dork for things like that, and
like,
honestly,
That is
Oh.
that's your love language right there. Like, give
It
her
is,
a good
it is.
workbook or a journal or a planner, and she's in her happy place.
it is,
y'all.
honestly, it's so cool because it's essentially a guide to all of the things that I teach you in the videos. So if you ever want to see things step by step, you're welcome to go back and watch the videos as much as you'd like. But the workbook is basically a written guide to all of those videos. So it has screenshots and details and pictures, and even details that I didn't include in the videos. They are included in the workbook. So if you are just an occasional crafter, then if you forget how to layer HTV, or for example, one of the lessons I teach you is how to layer multiple types of HTV, and you're not sure how to set your press correctly, you can flip to that page in the workbook and it will walk you through the example if you don't want to watch the video. Because I know sometimes if you just have like one specific question, you don't really want to watch a 15-minute video to get your question answered. So instead you can kind of flip through the workbook until you find that lesson and get all your questions answered that way.
Pretty
So it's pretty cool.
Whew. That's a lot of verbs.
Yeah, and also there's like a baby sitting on my lungs.
I know. I'm like,
And
I'm watching
sometimes I
her like
forget.
try to breathe up here. I'm like, breathe now, breathe.
I forget, y'all. This is new for me.
She's so excited, and then
I
my
do.
baby, like you can watch her be like, oh my gosh, I'm almost out of breath. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Like, oh, we're running out.
As you fall over on the stool next to me because you don't have enough air.
I know. No, so far we're doing so well. Oh, thank you, Barbara. You're so sweet.
Awesome.
So that's kind of an overview of the course, but one of the things, can you give me a pen?
Oh, you wanna craft?
I guess I should probably
You
craft.
have a purple one right there. You want that purple one?
I know I have a whole thing over here. I just forgot, to be honest with you.
Okay, you can have mine.
No, that's okay. Here's a pretty purple one.
Okay.
This is my favorite color.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same.
If not, we'll go get you a
It's
different
great.
one.
No, it's wonderful.
Whatever
you.
makes you happy.
You guys are so sweet. So I've talked all kinds of stuff about the course. You guys already know that. If you follow me on YouTube, if you follow me on Instagram, if you're in my Facebook group, you probably already know all those fundamentals. But there are some other perks that you have of the course that I have not talked about yet. And one of them is the discounts that you get, because the discounts are specifically with 143 vinyl.
They are.
They are. So there are things that we set up behind the
I
scenes.
feel like a ShamWow commercial.
I know.
They are.
Wow.
Wow.
I need some oohs and ahs from your peanut gallery.
Yeah.
They're really good. I think you guys are really going to like them. So I worked with the 143 vinyl team, Heather, Kate, Laura, all the folks who are amazing. And we set up some bundles just for you. So the bundles are basically an easy way for you guys to get access to, I don't know. We really have no idea, guys, so it's really going to be a mystery.
What in the world?
What?
Are they little
What?
ghosts?
They're like, I think so, or
They're pieces.
skeletons. I'm like, I don't know where to pull pieces from.
They remind me of like in the Little Mermaid,
The little.
the little
Yes,
people that come out of the cave, out of Ursula's cave.
Yes, exactly.
That's what they look
That's
like.
exactly what it looks like. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is
Go like that
happening?
dance.
I'm like, am I pulling in the right place? Yes, but
Oh.
Stephanie, but wait, there's more.
There sure is. So, what was I saying?
We're talking about the bundles. So one, two, three. So actually,
Right.
I'm just gonna go ahead and just
Go for
like
it.
put all the glory with the bundles over at Katie, because Katie worked
She rocked
with
it.
Alex to get all those built and did all
She
of
did.
that back end work and
She
did a
rocked it.
great job. So there are multiple bundles that will come with
Yes.
the course that are only accessible for the people that purchase the course
Yes.
from Alex. So
Yeah.
there's like a tool bundle, there's a full course bundle.
Yep.
There's a module 3 vinyl bundle,
Mhm.
a module 4 paper bundle,
Mhm.
and a module 5 HTV bundle. I mean,
Amazing.
wow.
So the idea behind this is for those of you who are super duper beginners, and if you don't have all your materials and supplies, I wanted you to be able to get them really quickly and easily. So it only includes the materials and the tools, pardon me, in the course. So it does not include your blanks. Your blanks are separate because this says bougie. If that doesn't describe us,
Yes.
we're off to a good start.
Hey,
Whatever Kate has chosen for us is a good call. Good
hey
call.
Katie, are we looking at the comments for the 143 page or the 143 group?
The page.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello. Hi, Stephanie. Wait, there was someone else. Oh, hi, Amy. Amy Makes That is on YouTube.
Yay!
Hi.
Awesome.
Hi, Dee. Hi, Barbara. So, yes, anyways, sorry, distracted. No one's surprised by that. But the goal of the bundles is to be able to get all of your materials quickly and easily. So that's why they're sorted out. You can do the everything bundle, which includes literally everything I used in the course, material and tool wise. Or you can separate it out into the individual products in case maybe you're already a vinyl crafter but you're not an HTV crafter, or maybe you already have tons of paper but you don't have any vinyl. Then you can take advantage of those bundles, and the reason that they are fun is because they're an extra 10% off of what you would pay if you were purchasing those items by themselves. So those are some fun exclusive discounts that are only available to those of you who are part of the course. Uh-oh, am I jacking things up? No?
I don't think so. See, I
No.
had the same moment.
Oh.
I think you're good. So, you know, the other thing that is super cool is with those bundles, you do not necessarily have to choose the exact colors that are used in your course. You know, Katie has set those up on our website when you get that link that is only available if you purchase the courses, to be able to choose the colors you are wanting to craft with. Correct,
Yes.
Katie?
Yes.
Does it work the same with the tools? Like you can choose what color tools?
Yeah, like the pens,
Yeah.
tweezers, they all whatever color you want.
Yeah, so by default, Kate used all of the colors that you see in the videos in case you like a particular color. But if you don't, like they said, you can customize them to be whatever colors you want. And you could buy those bundles, honestly, over and over again. So if you decided that you just needed to restock, then you can still get that discount. Plus, there's another discount we haven't talked about yet, which is if you decide to buy a heat press, if you are in need of a heat press, you can get 10% off of any new heat press at 143vinyl using a special code inside the course.
What?
Did you know about that? Surprise! Boo! Heather barely didn't know about that, but Kate and I worked together and we got y'all covered.
I did not know
You really
about
did it?
No. I'm not even pretending. Didn't know about that one.
That's hilarious. I didn't know that you didn't know that.
Don't worry. Alex is paying for that additional 10%, boys and girls.
That's so funny. I really didn't know she didn't know. But that was a little extra something that we wanted to put in there. So like I said, we won't share that coupon code out publicly. That's only for course students. So if you decide that you want to grab something or maybe you want to upgrade your heat press, you can do so using that discount code.
Huh.
So that's pretty exciting. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. Heather's sweating.
I'm like you.
It's also a little hot in here. This is
Look
cute,
at what Katie did to us.
Boo. So fun.
Something
so fun.
Something about bougie boo. Yes, Kristen, they pulled a fast one on me as normal. But that's
Would you expect
fine.
anything less?
Okay, there's like
Absolutely.
There's
So,
kind of a gap.
okay, I'm like,
In the
what
middle,
is
yeah.
happening here?
so we've got someone over on YouTube, and I'm not sure I'm going to say your name right. Is it Bracha? Bracha. I don't know how to pronounce your name. So correct me if I didn't pronounce that correctly. But she's asking how to use the weeding pen. Absolutely. So there's a couple of different weeding tools out there. Typically, you're gonna find the ones that have like the I like to call it like the dental hook shape. It looks like a dentist tool, the one that Cricut sells.
Oh,
Versus
they normally look like this.
they're kind of curved.
Yeah, I got you.
Do you
keep
have
talking.
one?
There's a
Sweet.
hook somewhere.
I got you. Keep talking.
And Caesar has a similar one. There we go. Look at that. So it looks a little bit like this. I know it's hard to see on the camera, but it looks kind of like that. And that works a little bit differently. Whereas you also have a pen body style weeding tool, which is what we are using. So this one in particular is called the Pin Pen. And essentially it's the body of a pen with a stainless steel tip needle in the end. And the way that it works is that you're not stabbing and kind of poking your vinyl away. You're more of holding it at an angle and using it like a scoop. So you're just going to kind of scoop the edge of your vinyl and then pull it away. So you don't want to use it super deep into your vinyl, or you'll make it more difficult on yourself. But I prefer this style of weeding tool because I think it's a lot more ergonomic for like your hands and your wrists. Whereas the angle of any of these hook styles is just not my preference because I find it a little bit hard on my wrist.
So I prefer
And Heather prefers tweezers.
tweezers. These are stab and grab tweezers, so the end of them are almost as sharp as the end of the pen.
Yeah.
And you're able to do the same motion with it, but then pinch and pull, and that works really well for my weeding style.
Yeah.
You know, I use the pen, but I just always just kind of go back to the stab and grab tweezers.
Yeah. So it's just cool to honestly have different tools for you to try out and see what's your favorite. I've been using the Pin Pen so long, I think it's honestly mostly a habit for me. But I do like to keep these stab and grab tweezers on hand because if I make any mistakes with my weeding, I find that correcting those mistakes or picking up any little pieces is a lot easier with the tweezers than it is with any other style of weeding tool. Ooh, what's the white part? Or the off-white, I guess.
I put the bougie and boo.
No, boo and
The boo and
bougie. I love that, Kate.
Sorry,
That's
look,
such
I
a
said
good
it backwards.
decision.
Maybe I want mine the other way. I like to be different, y'all. Always. Oh my gosh, I got a mess.
That is adorable. I love that.
I think Katie purposely doesn't give me a garbage can because she knows it drives me crazy. Like, she's like, me, never.
Oh, your blue one's right there.
Oh, thanks, friend.
So far I'm behind because I'm talking, but I have, wait, you guys can't see that, can you? This way. That's correct for you, right?
It's upside down.
Whoop. This way.
One of those ways. Pick a way.
Angie and Boo.
I mean, I tried to reverse the whole saying, so you know, whatever makes you happy, friend.
Yeah, so I have another question here from the same lady here on YouTube, and she's asking how to write with the Cricut Sharpie. So that's a great question.
We were just talking about that.
Yeah, we were just talking about this at lunch. So writing is a really fun, it's a really fun thing to learn how to do with your Cricut because there's a bunch of different stuff you can do with it. Essentially, if you have a Cricut brand pen or marker, you can basically put that in the B clamp of your, actually, I'm lying to you, the A clamp of your Cricut machine, and you can use it to draw designs, to write words, all kinds of things like that. If you don't have a Cricut brand pen or marker, then I recommend either grabbing one of those pencil grips, like you would put around like a number 2 pencil, and putting that around your pen, or you can purchase a like an adapter on Amazon for the type of pen that you have, and you can place that in your clamp A of your Cricut machine, and that's what's going to help support the pen and hold it steady so that it can draw any kind of designs, words, text, things like that. And not to be too much of a ham, but I'm just going to do it anyways, I definitely teach you how to write with your Cricut in the course. So that's another thing that I cover because I thought that was a really, really important skill, and it's something that a lot of people overlook, and it can be super, super fun with your Cricut machine.
Would you like me to throw myself under the bus for you about writing with your Cricut?
I don't know. What are you gonna say?
I've never used it to write with.
You've never written
Ever.
with your Cricut?
I've never done a writing.
No way, you guys! It's so fun. And I mean, it's not something that I use all the time, but like I use it for cards. I like to use it to write when I don't want to use my own handwriting. Because I'll be honest, you guys will see I write in the course where I write with the pen and the marker to show you the difference in the thickness. And my handwriting is just not the best. So I really like to use all the different fonts and stuff in Cricut Design Space because it just looks so much cuter. That's why I like it. And you can draw designs and things like that too. I talk about some different project ideas in the course as well, but if you guys have written with your Cricut, if you are on 143's Facebook or over on my YouTube channel, drop in the comments and tell us what you've written with your Cricut so we can get some project ideas.
Kristen, I did that just for you. Just for you. Just for you. Just for you. I knew you were watching.
Kristen knows what we always forget.
So,
Kristen, what did you call me out for yesterday? It was so funny. Was it yesterday or was it last week? It was something that I had forgotten to do. And I can't remember what it was, but you remembered that I forgot it in the past. But yeah, we definitely have our habits, don't we?
okay, as I put the booty.
Hey, Ashley, welcome. You're welcome. I hope that helps. Elizabeth said, writing with the Cricut is awesome. I love how it makes the inside of a card look professional. Yes, I agree. I agree. I love the way that it looks writing inside of a card. I've used it to address envelopes. I've used
You're
it
a rock
to.
star. Like, I'm lucky if I make it to Dollar Tree to buy a card. You know, I'm that person that I'm like, hey, I got a grocery bag in here and a Sharpie, happy birthday. I shouldn't probably say that, but that's just how I roll.
Hey, listen. Honestly, it's just a thing. It's just, you know, and you just kind of get in habits. I like to find out all the things I can do with my Cricut, so I intentionally look for things that I can do.
Right.
Currently, my family gets completely Cricut Joy cards. Oh, and that's something else I haven't talked about actually out on any of my social media platforms yet, is that I recommend that you do the course either with the Cricut Explore model machine or a Cricut Maker model machine, because we do a couple of things in the course that the Cricut Joy cannot do, such as score and print then cut. So I don't recommend you take the course if the only machine you have is a Cricut Joy, unless you are okay with skipping a few of the lessons, because not everything can be done.
So it sounds like if you don't have one of those machines, it's time to like treat yourself.
It's time to upgrade, yes. Which is also, honestly, I love my Cricut Joy and I actually use it pretty frequently. Like I said, my family gets all Cricut Joy cards from me right now. So that's definitely something that I use a lot of, but it just doesn't quite have the whole package in my opinion.
We're gonna hope and pray that this is straight and not crooked, you know.
Heather's a winger, in case you guys didn't know, which means Heather likes to just go for it. Just do
go
the
for it.
dang thing.
You know?
And she just gets it done. Whereas I am not a measurer anymore. Oh, and we need to talk about that.
But you
We need to talk
used to
about that.
be.
I used to be so bad, but I still go a little slower than Heather. Cute.
I don't think it's crooked, and I think it's centered.
Yeah, it looks great.
Isn't that adorable?
It looks kind of blue, at least on the camera over on 143's site, but it really is purple. It looks purple on YouTube.
It is. It's purple. Sorry, I'm losing my shorts. I apologize.
Dee said she loves her pin pen. Oh, yay! And I got Roger's name right. Yay!
Look at you go. Do you need me to press for you, or are you gonna press?
Up to you.
No, but
I can press
you're the
or you
mama
can
to
press.
be. What would you like to do?
Heather is so sweet, you guys. She looked at me earlier and literally asked me if I could carry another Coke in my hand. And I was like, yes. I appreciate you guys being so sweet, but I really can carry this
I also
crazy.
was going to help you get out of the car. Like,
She was trying to help me get out. She's like, can you get out of the car, okay? I was like, yeah, I think I got that.
Like, let me help. What can I do?
Oh, you're so
I'm like,
sweet.
it's hot out and miserable and.
It is hot out. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me
Did you
move
have
this
a
little.
mess
Well, I just got a little piece stuck. You know, that would definitely mess up my design for
up?
sure.
You choose. If you want me to press, I will press. If not, you press.
If you want to press, I'm not mad about it.
Okay.
Mostly because the toolbox is too tall for your girl, and I have to reach up there.
You know, since I'm so much taller than you. By a whole, like, half of an
A
inch.
whole
maybe.
half inch. Listen, it counts. I think that's right, right?
So when hers is the one that ends up crooked.
She'll do it for payback.
Oh, y'all. Okay.
Here's the whole thing.
Hold on, I have to pre-press.
Oh, we're pre-pressing.
Kristen,
You're right.
pre-pressing right now.
Good on us.
Do you talk
Following
about
the rules.
pre-pressing in your course?
No. Because I don't ever do it. I don't ever do it.
Wow.
But I do talk about, that's not true. I don't talk about it with the heat press, but I do it with the easy press because I found with the easy press that if your shirt is too wrinkled, it will actually make a difference. So I do kind of pre-press with the easy press, but it's mostly so my shirt's not wrinkled, not for pre-pressing, but it sort of counts, right?
Sure.
Like that kind of counts.
I think that you're in charge. They're
Yeah.
your courses, so
Yeah, that's
you
true.
get to make those decisions.
Maybe I need to make an updated video. We'll see. I can always go in and change the videos out if I need to. But Bracha also has a good question because I haven't said this yet either. She said, how much is your course? Is it over Zoom? So Bracha, the course right now is $149 and that's 25% off of its normal price. So typically it's going to be $199. But because we are during this launch period, you can use the code Cricut Chem, all one word, to save 25%, which takes $50 off. So that would make the course $149, but that gives you lifetime access forever and ever. So great question, and you can find the link to my course in the description of either video. So if you're on 143 Vinyl and you check the description of that video, it will be there. And if you're on YouTube, I have the page to learn more about my course in the description of that video as well. It gives you all the stats, all the information, all the things.
So how many hours of course?
I knew you were gonna ask me that, and I have not added it up.
Hey Patrick,
don't
hey
know.
Michelle, hey Krista, what's happening?
I need to add up how many hours of content. is
You
in the
mean
course.
my friend that is so organized that used to sit next to me with her bullet journal and write every minuscule thing down does not know how many hours of coursework you have.
Sure don't.
Wow!
That just shows you what a hot mess I really have been with this baby. I'm not kidding.
I appreciate who you are becoming.
I know. I'm just winging it through life like everybody else these days.
Yes, I am so proud. I feel like
So-
a proud little mama.
I know, you're the best. Heather, so actually, that's a really important point that I haven't talked about today yet. So something that was always true about me, was that I was, still sometimes am, if we're honest.
I mean, we're getting ready to meet, and you're gonna help me do some organization stuff. So you know.
I mean, organization is definitely something I'm good at, but I used to be a hardcore perfectionist. And even though that can happen, It's true. It's the truth. Even though that can have its merits sometimes, being detail oriented is not a bad thing. It also can be really, really, I don't know the word that I'm looking for.
You can be your own roadblock.
Yeah, like it can really stop you from having a lot of fun and from letting the process be fun if you're so focused on controlling the process and really wanting to make sure that everything goes perfectly. So another focus that I have of the course, which starts in module 1, is talking you through how to let go of that perfectionist mindset, because that was really a big turning point in my crafting career, much of which Heather got to witness. Actually, many of you probably could witness these days if you went far enough back in the 143 Facebook
Lord.
videos.
Don't do it. It's ugly.
Heather and I have been literally through it. You guys can watch it over on Facebook. But it was just a big, Kristen is using a good word here, it can be a hindrance. So I stopped hindering myself from trying to control the process so much that I was no longer having any fun. I was so busy trying to get everything right and get everything just so that I didn't even enjoy making things like t-shirts because it stressed me out to try and center it below the neckline.
Or to overthink what you're going to make.
Yeah.
Instead of just
Doing
it. This looks fun. I'm gonna
This
do
will be
this.
fun. Yeah.
I don't know how to do this. Oh well, we'll see if I can figure it out.
Yeah.
You know?
And sometimes that's the whole fun of it, is literally just being creative and figuring it out. So that's another big part of the course as well, is trying to teach you how to do that. Yay! Thank you!
We can be matchy
So
matchy.
cute. I know, I love that.
We're gonna have to make the baby one.
Kate rocked it. And he probably will put the boo in bougie, for real. If he's my child, if he's anything like me, he probably will.
Oh, sweet Lord. Heaven help us all.
So
wow.
That's
Well,
so
I am
fun.
super excited for this course. Or the courses. There's multiple. so
Yeah.
I'm saying
Well,
course.
there's only one for now.
Okay,
but there'll be more later.
But it's not just one item. That there's multiple modules
Yes.
of that.
Lots
course.
and lots of lessons.
Yes.
Another thing that I haven't highlighted today, but something I do go pretty in depth on, is print then cut. Because that's another one where I see a lot of crafters really intimidated by it. And you know how I know? Because I used to be really intimidated by print then cut.
I still don't do it very often.
It sounds scary if it's something that you've never done. So I shot a special video for that, even though it's a bonus video.
Yeah.
I shot a special video going all the way through print and cut. It's actually pretty long. That's one of the longer videos that I did because I wanted you guys to walk through the whole process. And that specific module, the print and cut module, has a special 10-page section of the workbook that has everything written out for you. It even teaches you how to calibrate your machine and do all different kinds of things. So the goal, even though I teach you in the module how to make stickers, the goal is to show you how to make anything that you want print and cut.
That in itself is worth the whole price of your whole course.
Print and cut can be complicated.
It is, and it's hard to sometimes explain without having it in front of your face to stop and do the motion and stop and do the motion.
Yeah.
Trying to explain that sometimes to someone over the phone, Katie can even attest to that. It's hard to walk them through that, and to have a tool like this to teach them that's great.
I knew that would be really important to you, and if you're gonna go from a beginner to a confident Cricut crafter, I didn't feel like I could, I knew I had to have a lot of content surrounding that, because that is definitely a big distinction between someone who's a beginner to someone who is more experienced and more comfortable, is getting comfortable with things like print then cut. So I talked through the whole thing on there, and the other benefit that I haven't talked about yet today either, there's just a lot of things, guys. There's a lot of things. In addition, surprise, me put a lot of things in my course. Of course not.
The boo and bougie.
The boo and bougie, absolutely. That is absolutely true about both Heather and I.
Oh, me too?
Yeah.
Me?
Also you. Also you. Heather pretends like she's low maintenance, but let's be honest, guys. Yeah.
So
Okay.
low maintenance.
Oh, yeah. Anyways. Another perk or benefit of the course is that you also get a private community. So there are actually two different options. You can do it through the course platform itself. So if you're not on social media, then you're more than welcome to utilize that if that's what you prefer. Or I have a specific private course Facebook group where you can ask additional questions. So say something isn't covered in the course and you're not sure how to do it. Or you have a specific question like, okay, you taught us how to make stickers, Alex, but I want to do printable HTV and I'm not sure what the differences are. That way you can get a hold of me a little bit more easily and I can answer those questions for you. Or you can take advantage of the course community because the other people in the course are going to be in the same boat as you. They're probably in the same place with their Cricut machine as you. And it's a cool opportunity to be able to meet those folks as well.
Is that a Facebook group?
Yeah,
Okay.
so there's like, so I call it the Podia community because the platform is hosted on a platform called Podia. So you can actually do it that way where it's kind of, that community is broken out into sections.
Okay.
So you put like general questions, HTV questions, vinyl questions, paper questions, all broken out. Or if you just go into the Facebook group, you can just post. And there's a place where I
My
can
brain
answer
is
your
like
questions.
thinking like a blog with each of those three.
Kind of, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So it's almost more of like a, if you guys have ever used like a Slack channel or something like that, it's a little more sectioned out in Podia. So you have options for where you can post your questions.
Jennifer wants to know, does it come with actual step-by-step instructions?
It does. So that's part of the benefit of the workbook is that that's what breaks it down for you in writing, step by step, even with screenshot pictures from the videos showing you what each of the steps looks like.
Sweet. And that's a digital workbook.
Yes.
So you can either look at it on your iPad or your computer, or you can print it off, correct?
Yeah, if you want
Sweet.
to. So it's 110 pages. If you print the whole shebang, it's 110 pages if you'd like.
Send that sucker to
Yeah.
Staples. Have them
That's
bind
right.
it together.
And I talked to somebody about that and they said that it was like, I think it's like around like $60 to print it all though.
Yeah.
So it is a little pricey, but if you don't have a printer or if you don't want to use all of that ink yourself, you're more than welcome to send it to somewhere like Staples, FedEx, UPS. They can do all that printing
Right.
for you and bind it yourself. Or you can just print out, here's the other thing that my team helped me do, which is so amazing. If you don't want to print all 110 pages, each lesson has the section of the workbook like sectioned out underneath for you. So let's say you're only interested in printing off the 10 pages for print then cut. You can just print those 10 pages. Or as you go to each lesson, you can start printing the sections off if you don't want to print all 100 pages at once. Because I realize that's a lot, and that's honestly, and if you don't want the whole thing and that's too overwhelming to you, you can just do it in sections. Everything's broken out for you really easily.
Right, and I think it sounds like it'd be great to like download to your iPad and just
Yeah.
be able to like do it and scroll.
And if you wanted to like sit here with your device and kind of go back and forth, if you're working with your computer in design space, but you want it on your iPad and you're crafting, you can take it with you wherever you want and you don't ever have to print it out if you don't want to.
That's super cool. I love the way you did that.
Thanks. I try to think of everything that I could want in a course as a crafter. I tried to put into a course for you.
Jennifer
That
wants
was
to
my
know
goal.
where she can go and purchase your course.
Yeah, so it's over on my website. If you go to DIYAlex.com, there's a section for the course. There's a little bar at the top that says like enrollment is open for the course, and it's in the description of this video if you guys are interested in learning more. Also, I talked about that a second ago, but I want to highlight it one more time just to make sure that I don't miss it. So until the end of the launch period, Cricut Chemistry is 25% off. So it's probably the lowest that I will offer the course at this point. The regular price for the course is $199. But if you buy it by August 21st, which is this coming Monday, by the end of the day, then you get that 25% off, which makes the course $149. So it saves you $50 by buying it in these first couple of weeks.
And so I was
So.
thinking we would go over maybe what's kind of in the bundles
let's
to
talk
like
about 'em.
intrigue people to
Yeah.
not just get the bargain with your course, but also the bargain that they're going to get with the products that we offer here. You
Yeah.
cool with that?
Absolutely.
So I was just
Let's talk.
looking, you know, at the tool bundle that you're offering, and these are not, you're not gonna be able to go to our website and find these. These are specific links that are just made for the people that purchase the course from Alex, and then you will, you know, receive these links to these items. So the first one that, you know, I'm looking at is your tool bundle, and it looks like you have, you know, can I tell them what's in it?
Yeah, okay.
Like you have a pen, you have a squeegee, you have stab and grab tweezers, you have a heat resistant sheet, and you have the little red scraper, which is a great addition right there.
Yes,
And you're able to pick what colors you want.
for all your tools. Yeah.
And it looks like the price on that is $25.99.
So if you need to grab some basic tools, if you don't, or if you just want to try the things that I recommend because that's what I use the most, you can get them all in one place. Or if you get the different bundles that have the different sections, all of those bundles also come with their tools.
Right, so let's talk about the full course bundle.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a
The
better place to
everything
start.
bundle.
Yeah, so it's $66.99. Okay. So look, I don't even know what's exactly in these bundles, y'all.
She's about to read and find out.
I'm getting ready to find out. And let's see how shocked I'm gonna be this time.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay, so we have all of the tools we just talked about.
Yep.
We have transfer tape. It's the it looks like it is the clear medium tack. 30, yeah, the 30-foot roll.
Yep.
We have 5, is it 5? No. We have sheets of 12 by 12 StarCraft HD.
Mhm.
How many of those we got? 1,
I
2,
think there's like 9.
3, 4. Oh, and it looks like you have glossy and matte or just matte?
Yeah, because I use different things that I just had on hand, but you guys you're welcome to change the colors. So you'll get a mix of glossy and matte of the StarCraft HD adhesive vinyl if you buy the everything bundle.
So it's 9 or 10. I kind of, I got
I
distracted.
think it's 9.
ADHD. It's real. It's alive right here. So I'm like a squirrel.
Her ADHD's alive.
It's alive and real. Yes, right here. 9 or 10 pieces of 12 by 12 StarCraft HD glossy and matte mixture. You get to pick the color. And then you get StarCraft Soft Flex 12 by 12 sheets. And let's see, how many is there of this, guys? 1, 2, 3,
I feel like maybe 6.
4, 5, 6. 6 of those.
6 sheets of StarCraft Softflex, which is what we use on our shirts
Yes.
today.
And the great thing about it is it has a matte finish.
Yep.
It stretches a little more with the garment, and it's very easy to work with. It has a lower press setting
Yeah.
than other items. Sorry,
I
my
did a
brain is
horrible
like,
job.
Woo! Right now. You know,
It's me. It's my presence. We just.
when we get together, we get very easily just like off in left field sometimes.
It's
just,
a good time.
Yeah. All right, and then it looks like we have a sheet of Caesar Electric. You get to choose the color. Caesar Glitter,
Mhm.
a sheet of that in a 12 by 12. Cardstock.
I think there are 6 sheets.
Yeah, some Basil cardstock, which is a great cardstock. And then American Craft, which is also great.
Yeah.
So you're getting all of those items at a bargain, in my opinion. 'Cause
It's actually, I think it's even more than 10%, isn't it, Kate?
It-
Like just a little
It's
over 10%.
somewhere.
yeah.
So if you bought all those things individually, you would pay about a little more than 10% more individually purchasing them than if you did in the course. So that's a great way to get started.
Right.
If you just want to stock up on things because you love craft supplies like your girl, or if you just need that stuff, if you're brand new to Cricut and
Yeah.
maybe you only have Cricut brand materials or you're looking for recommendations, you can find all my recommendations within the bundle.
And so I'm assuming, I guess I could look at this. You have it set up where they're able to use her coupon code.
Yes.
So not
Yeah.
only are you already getting it at a discount because you purchased the course and you're getting this available to you, you can then go and use your 5% coupon code.
There's Alex5.
And then she gets affiliate commission.
Yeah.
So I mean, look at that, guys. Like,
That's a big, that's an
Yeah.
even bigger savings. Now with the heat presses, you can only use that one coupon code. So in case
Yes.
you guys were not here
just
for
one
that,
coupon code.
yeah,
One
only
time.
one code at a time. So if you're buying the
Hey,
heat
one
press,
time.
I can't literally give it away to you. Otherwise, I would. But if you go to buy the heat presses, you can buy any of 143 Vinyl's brand new heat presses at 10% off using a special coupon code inside the course as well.
Does it include the refurbished ones?
No,
I did not have
It did
it.
not.
only new.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So lots of great ways to save some money, hopefully, to help you guys to experiment, to get comfortable with Cricut crafting, and to show you some of my favorite products because you guys probably already know this, depending on how long you've been around, but products can make or break your
Oh,
experience.
absolutely.
Sometimes just the product itself being difficult to work with is what is maybe holding you up more than you realize. So not only am I going to teach you how to use it, but you also get to try my tried and true favorites that I use every day in my own projects with you
Right.
guys, all the things that you guys see.
And using these products and purchasing these bundles from us, you're also getting the support from our customer service and
Yeah.
marketing team when you do run into an issue with a product and you've watched Alex's courses and you've asked questions, but you're like, I'm still hung up, I'm still having this issue. You can call us. Let us help you too. Like, let us support you and support Alex as, you know, you go down this journey and make the community even better.
We're a team.
Team Hot Mess.
Join our team.
Oh my gosh.
I think most crafters that I know are hot messes with love, in the best
With
way.
love, yes.
It is the best
Absolutely.
it's the best way to be.
It is.
Kristen said, an actual heat press over an easy press is a big difference.
Agree, Kristen. So I
Yes.
will just, you know,
Yes.
I'm just gonna throw myself under the bus as usual. So Katie was like, "Hey, you want to use the easy press for your all's project today, or you want to use the heat press?" I was like, "I want to use the heat press. Every time we go live and I have to use the easy press, unless it is the mini, I mess my project up. You all probably cannot see it from the camera, but I'm telling you, on this side, it is all sorts of chaos happening on that shirt
Yeah.
or on that item because I really struggle to do a large project like this with
Yeah.
the easy press. And I started with an easy press. I never had
Yeah.
a heat press at home.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Well, and one of the things that I go over in the course is I talk about an iron, an easy press, and a heat press, and I show you how to use all three. And I give you pros and cons to all three because I know that sometimes, depending on where you're starting from, sometimes it's best to just start with what you have. So if all you have is a home iron, I show you how to use a home iron to apply your heat transfer vinyl. But we also go through the pros and cons, and I tell you, like, this is going to be your challenges here. This is going to be the pros, and the main pro with the iron is that you probably already have it at home.
Right.
But it's just going to make things a little bit harder. And then I show you how to use the easy press, and we talk about the pros and cons of an easy press. So really it does depend on your budget, how much space you have, what your style is, does that work well for you? But I would agree with Kristen that probably if you are interested in doing a lot of heat transfer vinyl, or you're interested in doing it on a more regular basis,
Or
I
having
think
your own business.
definitely having
Yes,
your
if
own
you're going to
business.
sell products to
Without a
individuals.
But even if you're just looking at doing like a lot of birthday gifts, or you know, maybe you just have friends that ask you to make like family reunion shirts every once in a while, you're gonna have a lot less trial and error with a heat press than you would with something like an easy press.
Right.
But I still cover all three in the course, and I explain all of that to you. But I wanted to give you that additional discount because I know that sometimes budget is definitely a factor
It is.
in choosing
And-
what is best for
And
you.
space. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, when I
Space
started,
matters a
I
lot.
didn't have the space. I started with an iron, and
Yeah.
like, the first time I did a project, oh my gosh, I burnt that vinyl on that shirt
Yeah.
until it was not able to be seen again.
It's really easy to do.
Yes, you know, and then I did the easy press for many years, and then, you know, I got a heat press, and I think I'd worked here for maybe a year or two before I even got a heat press. I was
Yeah.
still using the easy press.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you have to look at what works best for you and your
Yeah.
situation.
And you can make anything work. And I also think that there is something to be said about starting with something smaller and then working your way up.
Oh yeah.
It gives you such a greater appreciation for how wonderful it is to just turn your heat press on and be like, wham, bam, let's go. And then you're all done. Versus, you know, trial and error, washing it and having it peel and being like, what did I do wrong? What did I miss?
Right.
You know, that's a lot of it too. But we understand and we know that we're all in different places. So the goal is to help you to thrive where you are, well, maybe keeping in mind that maybe when Santa Claus or your husband is maybe shopping for you
Yeah.
throughout the Christmas season, you might have a little something up your sleeve that you know you want this year.
Right, exactly. All right. We have any
Cool.
questions? How about over on YouTube?
Let's see. I haven't checked this out for a while.
Look at all those.
Stephanie said, "You are my people." Yes, we are, Stephanie. You're right. You're right. Hello, hello. Welcome. I'm so glad some of you are joining us. Ooh, Stephanie says her heat press is her favorite gift she's bought for herself.
Good.
Yes,
you deserved
ma'am.
it.
Yes, ma'am. I agree. I think that's mostly it for the questions. Let us know. We'll give you guys like 30 more seconds to ask any
Yeah.
questions. If there's anything that you are unsure about or anything you'd like to know, we are happy to tell you all the things. All the secrets. We
All
don't
the
have any secrets.
Well, not all the secrets.
Well, most of the secrets.
Most of the secrets.
All of the non-businessy secrets that we can give you all.
And we can't tell you the baby's name.
No.
Alex
No,
won't
we
share.
can't.
She
I'm
won't
not
share.
sharing just yet. People always ask me that because I have a short list of names, okay? It's very short. It's down to 2 currently. But I feel like I have to see his face first. I want to confirm when I see his little face that the name that I have for him matches, and then I will tell the whole world.
It's fine. I think that's right for you to do.
And it's fun. Honestly, someone, my in-laws were saying that it kind of like took them back to like the times when people didn't know if they were having a boy or a girl, and everything was a surprise. Because at this day and age, you know, we're sharing what gender we have at like 10 weeks, and you know, sharing names super, super early. So it's kind of a little bit of a throwback, but it's not intentional really. We just didn't want to share a name, and then I feel like I would feel stuck with it. And then if I changed my mind and I saw him and I was like, no, like that's not your name, then I would have told everybody what the name is. And
no,
like,
we're changing
never
it
mind.
right now. You cannot be this person.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is absolutely something I would do.
I mean, my kiddo's adopted. Like, I didn't even know when he was gonna appear in the world. So, you know.
You were like A, B, C, D, C, Caleb.
Well, yeah, we had a boy's name and a girl's name picked out, and you know, we had a hard time deciding on a girl's name. It was very treacherous in our house over a girl's name.
Was it really?
So it's a good thing that he was a boy.
Yeah. We had our girl's name first. We agreed on a girl's name really, really early, and we swore this baby was a girl, both of us.
Yeah.
Both of us for a long time, but they've confirmed it for me multiple times. He's definitely a boy.
He's a boy. You're gonna have a mama's boy.
And it's gonna be super fun. I'm excited about that too.
You know, being a mama boy of a boy is great.
I'm excited. He's definitely gonna give me a run for my money. It's gonna be funny to watch, I'm sure. It'll just help me just keep going in my hot mess path.
Yeah. Until they get like to their teens and then they bond with their dad and then they're just gross boys. Both of them. I love
Boys
them.
are gross for a couple of years.
I love them.
But then
so
they come
much.
back around.
Yes. I mean, he showers and cleans up after
so that's
himself.
good.
It's just, they're guys. Like,
Yeah.
my house is just always filled with guys. And me. It's really good.
You and Bella. That's all you got.
Bella and Holly.
And Holly.
Both of my
Holly's a
dogs are
girl.
girls,
That's
yes.
true. That's true. So you do have a little bit of a girl team.
Yes. Any questions?
All right, folks. No, I think that pretty much wraps it up.
Well, just a reminder, we are doing Double Trouble today at 143vinyl.com. You can check that out on our website and go grab some amazing products and have the chance to potentially have your order doubled. We'll be choosing 50 orders today throughout the day. And you can use Alex's coupon code to save some extra money, along with the chance of possibly being able to double your order.
It's Alex5.
Alex5.
Yep, ALEX number 5.
Number 5. Sounds like a song.
Mamba number 5.
That's what it made me think of. It
Best song.
was the way that she said it. It was like, oh my goodness. All right.
We're not going to start singing that song though. We better cut it off.
No, we gotta
before
stop
get
that. We are gonna wrap it up and go do some other things.
Yeah, we've got some stuff to meet about.
All right.
Not exciting things, not secret things. Don't worry.
Not secret things. All right, you guys have an amazing week, and we hope to see all of you soon.
Bye.
Bye.